Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with Bet Blitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Today we will be getting into some WNBA picks, so please take a moment to hit that like button. We are having a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 200 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you would like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, they are doing a free 7-day trial, and when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access to one of the best Discords that drop picks across multiple sports leagues and across multiple DFS platforms every single day. All right, let's get right into some of the best picks for today. For our first pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assist tab, and this time we'll be selecting Ryan Howard for less than 21.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you would like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. You see that Ryan Howard has actually fallen below this line in 7 of her last 10 games. Additionally, Ryan Howard has fallen below this line in 70% of her last 20 games. Head-to-head versus the New York Liberty, Ryan Howard has actually fallen below this line in 4 of her last 5 matchups. And this is a line that Ryan Howard has fallen below nearly 70% of the time this entire regular season. Now, Ryan Howard in the Atlanta Dream will be facing off against a New York Liberty defense that this season has been very good when it comes to defending against opponents' points as well as assists, ranked top 3 in both categories overall. And when it comes to defending against opponent guards, they're pretty much just the same, ranking again in the top 5 in defending both points and assists allowed from opponent guards. So overall, Ryan Howard should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at her minutes, we see that Ryan Howard is getting a solid dose of minutes over her last 10 games, averaging over 38 minutes per game. However, Howard's minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in her scoring as well as playmaking. In fact, when facing off against a top 5 defense against opponent scoring as well as playmaking, Ryan Howard has actually fallen below this line in 7 of her last 8 games. Now, taking a closer look at her last few games, you see that Ryan Howard has not been pretty extraordinary overall when it comes to her scoring as well as playmaking. She is a decent scorer, however, not much of a playmaker, not really showing her capability to share the ball often too much in this season. Now, some of you may be concerned that with Atlanta as well as Washington playing tonight, that players on the Dream will come out and play aggressive to secure the final spot in the playoff seeding. However, the Dream will be facing off against a New York Liberty team that is secure in the first seed position, whereas the Mystics will be facing off against an Indiana Fever's defense that is likely fighting to maintain their 6th seeds positioning. So the Mystics should pretty much have a tougher time securing a victory over the Fever than the Dream will have over the Liberty. And again, this is a line that Ryan Howard has fallen plenty of times before this season below, and we expect the same to continue on into this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Ryan Howard for less than 21.5 points plus assists. For our next pick, we'll be headed over to the rebounds plus assist tab, and this time we'll be selecting Dearica Hamby for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. Now, this is a line PrizePicks did just recently buck down by 0.5, but taking a look here on Outlier, we see that Dearica Hamby actually has fallen below this 12.5 line in 8 of her last 10 games. Additionally, Hamby has fallen below this line in 75% of her last 20 games. And this is a line that through the season, Dearica Hamby has fallen below in over half her games. Now, Dearica Hamby and the Los Angeles Sparks will be facing off against the Minnesota Lynx defense that this season has not been very good overall when it comes to defending against their opponent rebounds. They are very good overall when it comes to defending against playmaking. In fact, they are ranked the best in the league when it comes to allowing assists from their opponents. The Lynx are ranked slightly better when it comes to defending against opponent forwards, not allowing too many rebounds to the positions and not very many assists at all as well. Here are their numbers against opponent centers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Dearica Hamby should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that over the last 10 games, Dearica Hamby has been playing a solid dose of minutes, nearly 31 minutes, again, over across her last 10 games. This is right around or slightly higher than we'd like to see it to take her under. However, her minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in her rebounding or playmaking. In fact, in 12 of her last 13 games on the road, she's actually fallen below this line. Taking a closer look at her last few games, we see that while Dearica Hamby has been a pretty decent rebounder for her position, again, she's not been that great of a playmaker. And with this being the last game of the regular season and the Sparks being eliminated from playoff contention, we don't expect them to come out and play aggressive. And this includes Dearica Hamby, especially when it comes to crashing the glass and playmaking. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Dearica Hamby for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy as well, we wanted to share a couple of plays with you that we thought had a great chance of hitting. And that, of course, is Tina Charles for higher than 0.5 double-double. And if you haven't already locked in your free NFL plays with Aaron Rodgers as well as CeeDee Lamb for 0.5 total yards, you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of these free plays, especially with Underdog right now. At the start of the NFL season, they are just dropping a ton of free plays, discounted plays, and promos. So if you're not already on Underdog right now, make sure that you click our link in the description below and use code BEPLETS, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick in addition to all the other gifts and discounted plays and promos, as well as 1,000 in bonus cash. And trust me, your overall profits will increase. Now, before we get into our third pick, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level, and that's Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer. This is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available, and it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So, for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right there and have it generate for you a list of the 6 most correlated picks most likely to hit together. And it'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And one of the things you've got to check out when you're on Daily Grind is their AI slip generator. This thing is totally changing the game for sports bettors. You don't even have to think about it. It'll just generate for you a slip that is most likely to hit in any sports betting platform that you are on. It takes the guesswork out of it. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. Now for our third pick, we'll actually be in the WNBA first half section, this time under the PRA tab, and we'll be selecting Alicia Gray for less than 12.5 first half PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that Alicia Gray has actually fallen below this line in 7 of her last 10 games. Additionally, Alicia Gray has fallen below this line in 75% of her last 20 first halves. And during the course of this season, Alicia Gray has fallen below this line 74% of the time. Now, Alicia Gray and the Atlanta Dream will be facing off against a New York Liberty defense that this season has proven to be very good when it comes to defending against opponents' PRA totals, not giving up very many points, rebounds, or assists overall. And when it comes to defending against opponent guards, they are still very good when it comes to defending against guards' points as well as playmaking. They do take a significant step back when it comes to rebounds allowed to the position. However, again, this is the guard position. Alicia Gray is a pretty good rebounder for her position. However, it's not anything we're too concerned about. And overall, we feel that Alicia Gray shouldn't have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a closer look at her last 10 first halves, we see that Alicia Gray is averaging a solid amount of minutes over her first halves, near 17 minutes per half. This is slightly higher than we like to see it, to be taking her under on it. However, her first half minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in her overall PRA total. In fact, this is a line that she's actually fallen below in 14 of her last 16 games versus top 5 defenses defending PRAs. Taking a closer look at her last few games, we see that Alicia Gray is a pretty decent scorer as well as rebounder, especially for her position. Not too good of a playmaker for her position, but overall not putting up incredible PRA stats across the board. In fact, her last game playing over 33 minutes and not finishing with two impressive PRA totals. And overall, we expect this to continue on into this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Alicia Gray for less than 12.5 first half PRA. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks, we are taking Ryan Howard for less than 21.5 points plus assist. We are taking Derek Hamby for less than 12 rebounds plus assist. And finally, we are taking Alicia Gray for less than 12.5 first half PRA. Now, if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you would like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, they are having a free 7-day trial. And when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access to a group of top-tier analysts that drop picks every single day across multiple sports leagues and across multiple sports books. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to hit the like button. We are having a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 200 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.